Well, darlings, you know it is a Wednesday, so we're talking all things science. And on the show today, we're focusing on energy. And we're joined in studio by the CEO of Divaine Growth Solutions, Yolanda Mabutho. He's a pioneer in the energy sector. Yolanda, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me today. I'm excited.
I mean, you know, having a chat before the show, we had a discussion on how amazing you are, firstly.
Thank you.
And the power that you're having within the energy sector. Tell us a bit more about Yolanda Ngubani and when did the passion for the energy and the electric industry start?
Well, Yolanda, she's a woman, no longer a girl, from Guguletu, born and bred in Guguletu, studied in one of the high schools in Khayelitsha, went on to study at the UCT, and she was very lucky to have an opportunity to be a student in training with Eskom when she started the world of working. And that's when the love of engineering, you know, started to sort of come into my life, and I grew in it because it was a male dominant, it was challenging, and I thought, why not, you know, challenge it myself.
Yeah, and talking about challenges, you managed to break barriers within the industry and win some, you know, stellar awards. Do you want to tell us a bit more about the awards that you've won and, you know, just share with us? We love everything that's got to be with winning, so please share with us.
Sure, I've won a number of awards.
Yeah.
Basically, I've got passion for women, gender equality, to be specific. I've won an award in 2016 for women in electricity because while I was working for Eskom, I was a member, I still am, rather, a member of AMEU. That's in short, but long for it is Association of Municipal Electricity Utility. So they've got a program called Women in Electricity, where basically the sector saw that there's a need to bring in more women within the sector so that they can occupy positions within municipalities, Eskom, and companies that are affiliated with the AMEU. So I am still the National Secretariat for the Women in Electricity, where I was nominated and won an award in 2016 for Best Rather Excellent Woman. And I also won another award in December same year of Women Advancement Forum, because I am advancing, you know, in ensuring that women are supported across sectors. But specifically because I'm in the engineering sector, I support more so the women within the engineering sector. So the STEM award is the newest award I've won this year. Yes, basically it's all about just taking the youth with us as we move forward. There's a quote that I love very much that says, lift as you climb. So as we climb, we're lifting those who come behind us so that we grow together. So I've got initiatives that I do within Divaine Growth Solutions where we support youth in engineering. And I've partnered with Eskom with their Science Expo that they currently ran in July. So these are the things that we do. We go to high schools, we encourage girls to take STEM as some of the subjects that they would want to advance to and grow, and also not just grow, but add value within the sector and the industry.
Yeah, and I mean that now that you're looking back and you're saying you want to help advance those ones coming after you, who would you say is someone that you looked up to and someone that has inspired you, you know, to get into this field? Because you mentioned it's a male-dominated industry. Who do you look up to in this industry and who has helped you climb up?
Wow, that's a beautiful question. I've got a number of people that I look up to. I've got a number of people that supported my development and my growth within the sector. And to say who do I look up to within the sector, there's a woman called Nelisiwe Makubane. She owns an organization called Matleng. She sort of founded the organization with herself and some of her co-founders. She's one person when I entered the sector as an entrepreneur, I look up to, because she was the only woman I knew, and I might say black woman I knew, who is in the sector, and I remember inquiring about her. So she's one of the women who sort of inspired me to actually go into the sector as a businesswoman. But I've got a number of people that really supported my journey, from being a career woman to being a businesswoman. I mean, I could name a few. There's one senior manager at Eskom who really believed in my potential when even I could not believe in my potential. He nominated me to be one of the ladies supporting AMEU, the Women in Electricity. So he is one of the people within ESCOM that really saw potential and say, go run and represent ESCOM. When I represented ESCOM, I got an opportunity to represent Western Cape as a whole, as a chairperson for Western Cape under the Ameyu Women in Electricity.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could name a few. There's a lot of men and women who played a huge role in my development.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you're now into the entrepreneurship venture. And I mean, I love the name of your company, Divaine. It sounds fabulous.
Yes.
Divaine Growth Solutions. Do you want to share with us a little bit more on what made you want to start or follow the entrepreneurship, journey and pursue that?
Again, it goes back to ESCOM and to where I've started as an employee.
Yeah.
And when I was introduced to the Association of Municipal Electricity Utility, I saw there's a need for women in business within the sector, not only women as employees, because what I've seen is that most women are there, they are employees, but we need women who are founders of organizations that can actually have businesses that will empower our youth, because we've got a huge number of unemployment in our country. So Divaine was really, developed out of the need for women to have organizations that they founded and seek support from the organizations that are already established and doing well in the market, and as well as the government. So Divaine really is all about making sure that we implement and facilitate the 2030 Sustainable Development. And we're looking at clean and affordable energy. We're looking at gender equality, and it's very close to my heart because having worked at an organization that is more male dominant, there's a need for me and for others to come in on board and say, let's have organizations that we can own as women, and we can employ, youth and women and men who are looking for employment, who have skills, who have skill set that the industry needs at the moment.
And if I'm a young person who's sitting at home and I'm thinking, I'm so interested in being part of Divaine, of DGS rather, how can I become part of it, and what are some of the STEM programs that you have under DSG?
So at the moment, we are empowering women in business. Like I said earlier, we've got a program called the Women Power Boss. It's basically a number of ladies, 13 to be specific, women. It's a national program. They have businesses within the sector. They are looking for a market access. They are looking for information to finances. They are looking for networking opportunities. So Divaine come in to support and to create those conducive environment for them. We've partnered with a number of organizations that are doing well, as well as the Department of Energy that is supporting our initiative, because they've seen it as an implementing to the strategy that they had. And for youth that is sitting at home today and saying, what do I do? How do I join such an initiative? We've got programs for youth that are in STEM. We've got learnerships, we've got scholarships that we have. Like I said, we don't just stay in silos. We sort of collaborate with other organizations that are doing great things but are missing the masses that they can actually create beneficiaries out of. So we sort of a bridge between the well-established organizations, and we get the ones that are seeking opportunities, and we match the two so that we can create magics. So if one can just go to our website, I'm sure you will share at the end of the show.
Yeah. Yolanda, just briefly, we have about 30 seconds. What words would you give to a young black girl who's sitting at home and thinks, you know what, I can't get into energy, I can't get into science? Just briefly, in that 20 seconds, just say a few words to them.
Young girl at home, don't ever stop dreaming. And just know that dreaming alone is not enough. Dream and move towards your dreams. Moving towards your dreams is actioning. Actioning means if you are doing grade 12, study hard, go out there, expose yourself into good things. If there's a certain event happening that you feel like you want to be part of, search who is involved in that event and how can you be part of it, and seek help. Seek help do not be afraid of asking for help, because if you sit in your silo,
Yeah.
you will miss out opportunities. Grab, run.
Yes, I absolutely love that. And that is Yolanda Mabutho, ladies and gents. We're going to go to a quick commercial ad break now to continue this discussion, because I am inspired and motivated. Let's go. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.